Hi, Steve Oehlert at the Philly Suburban Home Show in Oaks, PA. I'm going to be heading over to our booth in the 800 aisle to speak with Mark Derricks, our installation manager, regarding some of the high efficiency equipment that we're featuring in our booth this year. Here's our booth on the left-hand side, and we have Mark Derricks, our installation manager. Mark's going to let us know a little bit about the tankless hot water heater. Mark, what can you tell us about the tankless unit?
The tankless unit is nice. It has endless water, so a lot of people get confused between the instant hot water and the tankless water heater. What this guy does, he just basically mounts on a wall instead of having your normal tank unit that you have now. What it does, it just operates on demand. So basically, when you lift your faucet, that's what activates this to come on. Most of the tanked ones, you're away on vacation or away at work all day, and it's running at 80,000 BTUs while nobody's home heating water that's not needed. This only does it when you need it. It mounts on a wall, so it saves you some space. Normally it lasts twice as long as a regular tanked unit. It just mounts on a wall, and they actually vent out through PVC pipe to the outside of the house, and also brings fresh air in on the other side for combustion. So if it's in a little closet or something like that, we don't have to worry about any combustion. A couple other nice factors that it actually has a leak detector down the bottom, so if for any reason something would leak, it actually shuts the system off, where if you're away on vacation and your tank leaks, it's going to flood your basement.
Yeah, that's a big problem now. You hear about the I recently was at a customer's house that one of the neighbors was away for 2 weeks on vacation, and the next door neighbors saw water coming out their front door out of the house. So with this type of unit, there's never a problem with the tank failing. What kind of energy savings do they usually have with this type of unit?
This guy's like 98% efficient versus the regular tanked ones are not. They're not very efficient at all. But the other big benefit to this too is, like I said, it lasts through twice, 2 tanks of normal ones.
Right. Yeah. So maybe 20 years worth of life.
Yeah, that's normal. They're whisper quiet. You don't even hear them run.
Right.
And it still takes from point A to point B to wash the cold water slug out to get from the unit to wherever you're using. But it's endless hot water.
Right.
So a lot of people, they have even a 50 or 60, 70 gallon tank. They can't fill their tub. They run out of showers halfway through, especially if it's a family and maybe whoever's number 2 in the shower.
Right, yeah, it's especially a problem with electric hot water heaters. This is available for electric, natural gas, or what is this available for?
Natural gas and propane. The electric ones are not quite there.
Okay.
But natural gas and propane to get the BTUs to heat the water, because it actually flash sheets from your ground temperature water at like 55 degrees to 120 degrees in 5 seconds.
Okay. And it's variable as far as the gas jets come on. How does that work as far as ramping up?
What they call a modulating gas valve. So it ramps. It comes on full bore, it ramps all the way on, and then it just adjusts itself to the amount of water that's actually traveling through.
Okay.
So if you have one faucet on, it just uses a little bit of gas, and if you add 1 or 2 more faucets or shower heads, then it ramps itself up. So it just burns according to what the usage is.
Right, and that's great. That's why it's 98% efficient, because it can ramp up. If you just have the kitchen faucet running, it'll just throw on the jets partially for the gas, and then if you're running a shower or a dishwasher, it'll go full bore with the gas heat and put out as much as you need. So that's a really neat feature for these tankless.
With modulating like that, sometimes in some of the other units, it readjusts itself. So, but it has this buffer tank in here, which is about the size of a liter bottle. And what that does, that kind of makes up so that you don't get any hot and cold water sandwiching. So when it adjusts itself, you might get a little cooler slug or something like that. Or with this one, you won't. This tank makes that difference up, so you won't notice any change of anything at all.
Okay, well that's a brief overview of the tankless hot water heater. We have them at the home show. We also have our showroom at Oehlert Bros on Township Line Road in Wordsford. We have a live unit there, so if you ever want to get some more explanation on it or see it, we also do free estimates. You can have Mark come out to your house, see how it would work in your house. Great, new unit, highly efficient, and we'll be glad to answer any questions on that for you.
Thank you.